Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to film a grocery haul for you guys, but I'm not going to go through the pricing. I know I go through the pricing pretty much every week, but a lot of the things I bought today are things that I already bought prior. So I'm just going to go through the items and then maybe tell you what I make with the items that I bought. If you're wanting to know the prices, go and check out my other Costco hauls because the pricing will be in those videos. So this beef tenderloin steak fillet I love. I just cook a really simple steak meal with this. So cook that in some butter, garlic and olive oil. Sometimes I'll cook it with a bit of rosemary too if I have any on hand. And then I'll have some veggies on the side. Whether I make a potato, mayo and eggs salad or microwave some frozen broccoli, green beans, or if I just pair it with whatever fresh veggies are on special that particular week. It really depends. Obviously, I'm not going to finish all 4 fillets in one sitting or even a week. What I normally do is either cling wrap them or vacuum seal them and then put them into the freezer. This, however, is a new item that I purchased. I don't know where my receipt is though, so I can't go through the pricing for this. But Basa fillets, they're usually quite affordable. So what you can do is put them in a bit of foil, add a little bit of butter and lemon and have that with a side of veggies. Or you can even maybe flavor it with a bit of Moroccan spice and pan sear it with some olive oil, and you can have it with a side of asparagus, mushrooms, whatever veggie you like. Or you can even do a fish curry with this and serve it on rice. It really depends. Sometimes I'll even make a fish congee with this, so it really depends on what I feel like. Moving over here, the red prawns. This is something that I would have gone through in one of my other Costco grocery hauls, and the pricing is in that video as well. I really like these frozen peeled prawns from Costco, and they're also deveined. For frozen prawns, they are really good. Obviously, I still prefer fresh prawns that I peel myself. However, this is probably the best frozen prawns that have already been peeled and deveined I've ever had. The flavour is really good, the prawns still really sweet, and the meat is still got a nice firm texture as well. What do I use the prawns for? So I tend to add them in instant noodles when I have them, and just bear in mind when I do eat instant noodles, I still do add veggies to it. Alternatively, you can pan sear these prawns, add some paprika, butter, garlic, and serve it with a side of mashed potato or whatever greens you like green beans, asparagus, broccoli. Or you can even do like a chili butter prawn and serve it on top of a salad with like a simple lime, garlic, olive oil dressing. Moving over here, the cheesecake. I've had this before and it's absolutely delicious. And I have pre-sliced them, and I've also put them into the freezer and they freeze perfectly fine. So if you're someone like me and that doesn't have a huge family, you're obviously not going to get through this entire cheesecake in one sitting. So you can just slice them, put them in cling wrap, put them in the freezer, and they defrost fine. The texture doesn't change too much and the flavor is still delicious. Now, I did purchase a big Costco pizza, not the frozen one and not the cold ones. So when you go to Costco, there's a hot food section where you can get hot dogs, pizza slices. You can buy individual slices as well. Today, I purchased one whole big pizza, and what I've done is cling wrapped them in individual slices, and that is also going into the freezer. I find that you can just microwave them when you want to eat it. However, I think if you still want that fresh, doughy kind of experience, it's best to put it in the air fryer when you eat it again. However, like the cheesecake, these freeze perfectly, and I must say the Costco pizza is absolutely delicious. Now, just bear in mind, when you get the frozen pizzas or when you get the fresh pizzas that are in the fridge, I find that they don't taste as nice as the hot pizzas you get from the hot food section at Costco. So for me, the hot food section of Costco is actually outside before you actually enter the Costco shop itself, if that makes sense. So pizza is normally really popular at Costco. Moving over here, I did pick up some of these muffins. I think it's buy one get one free. Really, really good deal because these muffins are massive, guys. I think maybe half of these muffins is the same size as one big muffin at Coles and Woolies. Maybe even a third. So if you have little kids, what you can do is quarter the muffins and then cling wrap it, and then they could bring that for a little lunch for school. These muffins also freeze perfectly as well. I've frozen these muffins before. They still taste fresh when you defrost it. So this is probably good to have as well, considering like inflation's gone up. This is probably very budget friendly, especially if you have little kids, because a quarter of a muffin for a little one is probably enough. Because I wouldn't even eat one whole muffin myself as an adult. I'd probably eat half. And I think it was both of them for $10. So 12 massive muffins that you can obviously quarter or half, and then individually wrap them yourself and then put it in the freezer. Okay, moving over here. If you're a regular on my channel, you know that I always get the Costco orange juice. I get 2 of these bottles, so each bottle is 4 liters and it does last me quite a while. And I also get milk from Costco. It's a little bit cheaper than your Coles and Woolies. Another thing I wanted to note is I have also purchased a tray of eggs, but I forgot to put it out on the table here today. The eggs are also significantly cheaper at Costco in comparison to your Coles and Woolies. Just bear in mind though, guys, I think there's a restriction at the moment in terms of how many items you can buy, like the trays of eggs. I think it's only 2 per person at the moment. So you can't obviously fill up your trolley with too many eggs, but obviously at Costco everything's bigger, so I'm not sure why you would want to get more than 2 trays of those big eggs, because each tray, you can get the trays in either a 30 pack or a 60 pack. Also, there are cleaning products at Costco that you can buy in bulk. I didn't get any today, but I have noticed Coles and Woolies have put a restriction on how many items you can get, especially for things like wet wipes. I tend to buy a lot of the disinfectant antibacterial wet wipes. Obviously, because I have a dog, it's just easier and convenient for me to use. Coles and Woolies currently have a restriction on that at the moment, so that's just an FYI for you guys. And I think frozen food at Coles and Woolies, there's also a restriction on that as well. But this pretty much wraps up my video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. The haul isn't as big as my usual Costco hauls, but I didn't need too much this time around. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it anyways. Thanks for watching, guys. I've got to pack all of this up and wipe down my table. But I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.